September 1st started like any other long road trip day. We were packing and organizing, and the bags were piling up, and Max was following me around with her wide, pleading eyes until I finally was ready and I said in my dog mom voice, "Do you want to go?" And so she was in the car in 2 seconds, and we were off to one of her favorite places, our farm in Walla Walla. Truly, Max's favorite place is wherever her people were. On a beach, on a lap, going for a walk. Max was a people dog. And you know what? She had a really awesome day. She was full of smiles, and I thought about taking a picture of her sweet face. I never did. We stopped to eat and sat outside, and they brought her a giant bowl of ice water, and I will never forget that small kindness. And 5.5 hours later, we drove onto our property, and about 100 yards from our house, decided to let her run the rest of the way, like she'd done so often. And something got her confused, and somehow she ended up underneath my vehicle. My daughter was sitting behind me, and we felt a small bump, and we caught each other's eyes in the rearview mirror, and for a split second laughed it off because it's a farm road and the fields had just been harvested, and who knows what kind of rocks may have been kicked up. And then I immediately panicked, and my son looked out to see where she was and said that she was laying down, and I slammed the car into park and basically levitated over to her, screaming, "No, no, 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 no." And I lifted and cradled her limp, lifeless body to mine, all while desperately willing this not to be reality and profusely apologizing to my sweet baby. And we rushed to the nearest emergency vet, 45 minutes back in the direction where we just came from. And the vet said she's not with us anymore. And I think she was probably killed on impact. We had to try. We had to go see if there was anything they could do. But the trauma and the grief and the knowledge that I just ended our beautiful, sweet 9-year-old dog's life in a split second will haunt me forever. Because she had full trust in me. I was her person. I've worked from home this whole time. She's been my shadow her entire life, and she's walked every street with me, slept in our bed, and this is not how her life should have ended, and I feel terrible.